Boom, boom, boom. We up in here.
Don't lie, man.
We
All
up
right, I
in
got you,
here. You
brother.
know what I mean? We holding it down. Holding it down.
I got you, my brody.
All right, bet.
Yo, what's up, though?
So, we already touched on something from the meditation aspect of everything. You know what I mean? And then you still dealing with that, with the spine, the stretching of the spine, which also is interlinked with what we were talking about with the root chakra or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, the thing that I feel like we have in common most first and foremost is the fact that you and I both we pretty much live the things that we speak. So not only do we push this healthy way of living, but we also live it as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just we're sitting here and coming from a aspect of trying to teach people how to exercise and or to live healthy, but we're not really living that life ourselves, and a lot of and I mean you can probably attest to this, but for example, it was a lot of trainers and things of that nature that I ran across throughout the years that would push, healthy eating, healthy living, and things of that nature. But these same individuals were, using steroids. So it's like, not judging them or anything. Everybody has their advice, and I'm not trying to say that I'm perfect. But for you to be so delusional that you try to push these things onto people and try to say that one thing is right, they say that a bag of chips is wrong, but then it's okay for you to take steroids. You know what I'm saying?
But
It's kinda,
even between all that is always that in between, because it's always saying, okay, what type of chips, what type of this, what type, and there's always a degree of
how many chips? How many chips are you eating?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Harmfulness. So it's all about, in this day and age, all we can do is harm reduction. You know what I'm saying? Is to reduce the harmful effects. Just like instead of smoking a Newport 100, I'm just going to smoke a Newport. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, just trying to balance out how your body's going to react to what you're doing. And some people could eat sodium and fat and all that nonsense all day and be straight, or think they're not, feeling bad. You know what I'm
Well, they
saying?
can still be unhealthy and live. They can still live a long life.
Yeah.
But I mean, a healthy life is that's debatable, because just because a person lives a long life doesn't automatically mean that life that they lived was a healthy one.
Right.
That they can be living a long life and taking 20 pills a day.
Right.
Which can ultimately lead to, oh yeah, that's right, get that. Which can ultimately lead to their demise. Which again, this topic always just comes up when which is again another reason to stay active and stay in motion and to do the things that you can do to decrease your caloric intake, and also to make sure that you're exercising, a substantial amount throughout the day. 30 minutes is not as much as you should do, but I mean, if that's all you can allot for, then that's better than nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
and being able to actually, there's so many degrees to exercise. You got people that can work out for 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. You know what I'm saying? And And when you even look at some of these athletes, you know, how they train, what, 2-a-days, 3-a-days sometimes?
Yeah.
And so once your body's conditioned, you know, it just works a lot better, you know. So it's all in the quality of your lifestyle, and we could always do better. So it doesn't matter how good you feel, or if you think you're just okay, you could always do better. You could always, you know, try to increase, you know, your chances of just, you know what I mean, living longer, healthier. Everybody can have a cleanse. Everybody needs to clean their liver. Everybody needs a detox. You know, it's just common fact. That's the whole reason we're all human. You know, we're all the same species. You
Yep.
know, we all need the same stuff. We all need good circulation. We all need good, you know, lungs. We all, you know, so it's all relative to the people, but we all need it. Some people just don't really, you know, take heed to it. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, you know, if you the more active you are, it decreases a lot of ailments. You know, as far as diabetes and heart problems and high blood pressure and so on and so forth. The more you eat, the more you I mean the better way of eating and the more that you're moving around is going to get you to, like we always go back to, you got to make sure that you're you know, you're sweating and you're getting your pores open. You're using the antioxidants, you know what I'm saying? And you're taking in the proper supplements. And the thing about it is that we are not only just telling people this, we're also living it. You know,
right. And lived it. You know,
and lived it. Yeah, no doubt, because that's the thing too. That, you know, and then that brings us back to the fact that the reason why we linked up a lot is because we both have been in a position where we've been overweight, you know what I'm saying, or we've been in a position where we fell off, and you know, we thought that the way that our lifestyle was, I mean, I wouldn't say proper, but we lost sight of what health really was. You know what I'm saying?
Just you know,
living life
and not being as focused as we should.
Exactly.
Because if we can make it to work on time, we can make time for ourselves so we don't break down. You know,
exactly.
So it's the level of importance.
Yeah.
You know, that you have to put your body at sometimes.
Yeah.
And if you could make it to work on time, and if you could make it a deadline, and if you could, you know, get into your car and go to, you know, all the stuff you could do, you could definitely take the steps to make sure your body's getting the proper sleep, proper exercise, and proper nutrition so it could work at the highest level, at optimum level. So you're able to, you know, have cardio. So you're able to think longer. So you're able to breathe better. So you're able to come into contact with bad bacteria, and it just bounces off of you.
Yeah.
Because, you know what I mean? Your energy and your body is a lot stronger and able to, you know, fight off diseases, fight off viruses, and that all comes with your diet and how your body is actually on the inside. You know what I mean? So if you're clean and if your body is working right, you're going to recover faster. You're going to be stronger. And that's just facts. You know, everything that I'm saying right now, you can look it up. You know, it's all facts saying that, you know, a person with a stronger immune system, you know, is able to fight off diseases.
And see, and so, which leads me to what I was, and I'm glad you brought that up, because see, you have to put yourself into situations where you're uncomfortable, because that's the only way that you're going to get growth. It's the same way that a muscle builds, and that's why I'm glad that you left off where you left off at, and I'm gonna add on. When a muscle builds, it tears, and that's the only way that you'll feel the soreness, and then that's where the muscle will repair itself and then start to grow. You see what I'm saying? But in order for that muscle to repair itself, in order for it to rip, in order to go through the process, It has to be put through situations where it's in a comfortable environment, or you're putting it into a place where it's going past its normal capacity. You're shocking the muscle. So it's the same with pretty much
Hey, you keep an eye on the
with
time?
life itself. It's pretty
Yo,
much with life itself.
yo,
Normally,
yo. Hey, you keeping an eye on the time?
yeah. We got a minute until 10, and then we go. I can't do another one, yo. We're gonna have to pop off.
Oh,
So
good. Oh, good.
so yeah. So with that, life itself needs to be treated like a muscle. You have to put yourself into predicaments that you're not used to in order to get growth. Have you ever noticed that that you've learned more from things that you have done the wrong way than when you have gotten it right?
Right.
That shows you right there that that's the process. Not saying that you should always mess up or things of that nature, but you have to put yourself through uncomfortable situations in order to grow. If you don't put yourself in uncomfortable situations, if you're always comfortable, if you're just going to live your life like that, you're going to be complacent, and you're not going to live your life to its full capability. And that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But you're still limiting yourself of being able to hit that apex that everybody wants to reach. And yo, I think we should probably pop off. And by the way, before I get off, there was some music playing in the background on my side, and I do not own the rights to it. So if you hear it, just letting you know that. But anyway, I see you, my brother. Namaste. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Go ahead. Finish up your exercise routine. You know what I mean? Your midnight exercise, and then I'm gonna holler at you. Let's try to do something in the next couple of days, yo.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my G.
My G.
Peace, man. Till
Keep it
next
solid
time.
with you. I'm gonna
Hey,
hit you in a minute, man. We gonna lock it in.
yeah, but go ahead. Hey, look, in this and post it right away. At me, and then I'll try to get it from you.
All right. Let me
All
take
right,
care.
all right.
I'm gonna hit you. All right.
All right, peace.